Miss Wofford says her relationship is only big enough for 2 people, and Mr. Ensley's lingering ex isn't one of them. Now he needs to make his choice. Today on Divorce Court. The Honorable Judge Starr presiding.
Hello, everyone. You may be seated.
Your Honor, the case of Wofford v. Ensley.
Thank you very much. Ms. Wofford, Mr. Ensley,
How you doing?
welcome. Thank you very much for trusting me with your relationship. I understand from my case file, you have been together for 5 years, but you've been engaged for 2 years, and you have some children who are involved in this relationship. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So, Ms. Wofford, I'm going to come to you. Why are we in divorce court?
Your Honor, I'm here today because I'm tired of him.
Uh-oh.
The lies, he's mean, and that lingering ex gotta go. I want to know what his plan is. Is he planning to change? And if not, I'm ready to go.
So are you ready to move on if Mr. Ensley doesn't come with a plan of action to fix whatever the issues are?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to come to you, Mr. Ensley. You heard what Ms. Wofford said.
Yes.
What do you say?
I'm here because I do love the girl, and I love the friendship, the relationship we got, but there's no time for just us. She's an incredible woman, but she got school, work, she take care of her kids, other siblings. I'm not like a dedicated babysitter. I'm a man, I'm a husband, you know?
Okay, so let us figure out why there's a disconnect between the two of you. Ms. Wofford, take me back to when you all first met, and then get me to a point where it has gone so wrong.
Yes, ma'am. So we met 6 weeks after I had my second daughter. Well, my first daughter, but my middle child.
So you had been involved with somebody else?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that relationship done, or were you still in the middle of it?
It was done.
Okay, so you are done with whatever relationship you were in. You had just had a child. The baby was 6 weeks old.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you met the defendant.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, tell me those circumstances.
So I was at a festival. It was like an outdoor cookout / party. I was there with a mutual friend of ours, actually, there to meet another group of friends. I was standing in a parking lot, looking around, seeing if I seen my friends, and I seen my friend talking to Linc. Mm-hmm. I seen him making big hand movements, basically signaling I want her, bring her to me. Mm-hmm. So I walked over there to see what the commotion was about, and we locked eyes. It was instant chemistry. He was wearing a wife beater and flip-flops with no socks, and he was managing the kitchen. So that was a big safety hazard, which should have been the first red flag for me.
So, Mr. Ensley, what about you? Do you recall that first meeting?
I actually do recall. And like you said, I managed the kitchen, so I wasn't working in the kitchen. I was just overseeing a bunch of things. So by me overseeing something, I seen her, glowing, beautiful, attractive. So,
you supposed to be cooking my food. You over there looking at some woman, okay? All right.
She was a young tenderoni. She was the best thing on the menu.
I got it.
So, I see her and we exchanged numbers, but she had told me that she was working on her family at the time, so I respected that. Mm-hmm. So we still kept in contact throughout whatever. We became friends.
But I understand that once that dating situation started, you all then, you got pregnant pretty quickly.
Yes.
Okay.
So we found out we were pregnant, and tension was high, emotions were high, and then we lost the baby.
That's
yeah.
That's tough.
It was.
Mr. Ensley, were you there for Ms. Wofford throughout that?
Yes, I was.
That was intense.
It was.
That'll cause you to grow up really quickly.
Well, it was emotional roller coaster.
And in some way, though, you started to think that Mr. Ensley was stepping out on the relationship. You thought he started to cheat. Am I correct?
Correct.
So walk me through that.
So we were on vacation, and we actually had just found out we were pregnant again.
Well, that's a good thing.
So we were really excited about it. I don't know if it was the frustration from the vacation and the kids, but he wasn't engaged at all. He was in his phone a lot. So just from recent patterns, I went through the phone. He actually had 2 phones, so it was kind of the luck of the draw.
Y'all in this invasion of privacy stuff. So when you open up the phone, what do you find?
Text messages from various different women.
And what did those text messages indicate?
But one message thread in particular kind of like shouted at me, like, open me. So I opened, and there was conversations that me and Mr. Ensley have never had.
Okay, and what were the content? Give me some examples. Be very specific.
He told this hussy that he was gonna, and I quote, knock her socks off.
Okay, that's definitely not a conversation that you should be having with a third party when you're in a relationship.
Especially in the summertime, because why you got socks on and it's hot outside?
Mr. Ensley.
So first of all, we go on vacation. It started rough for me because I had to pay 2 employees. They were getting on my nerves the whole trip about money. So the girl who I said I'll knock her socks off, she owed me money at the time from an entertainment party. So I'm calling her, blowing her up. She's not answering. So I'm like, okay, I signed that just to get a reaction. So I got a reaction out of it and got my money. So that was the frustrating part about everything.
So will you say you were making provocative texts so that you could get a reaction from this one?
Get a response, because it was several calls and text messages, no response.
Did you notice that, Ms. Wofford? Because you looked at the thread. Were there...
He lying.
What makes you say he's lying?
She was just so emotional about it that she didn't see that.
All right, well, let me have somebody knock my socks off and see how you feel.
Well, that's because
We were cleaning and stuff, so we took our rings off and we put them on top of the refrigerator so we wouldn't lose them. We get into an argument, he's shouting, he's yelling, and he's threatening to leave. So he took his ring and ran out the back door. I'm like, what are you doing? He launched the ring.
She's lying.
So where's the ring?
I lost it in transition.
The two of you very clearly know that that was a sexual conversation.
Especially because he ain't never said no like that to me.
Stuff like that.
Right.
Sorry.
The
I
whole
apologize,
thing
Your
was
Honor.
that entertainment. See, I had hired some dancers through her. And
Well, what does that have to
overpaid her.
do with you making a sexually suggestive
Because I
comment?
overpaid her, and I knew that she would. Once she seen that, she would respond.
Oh,
because
so you were trying to get sex in exchange for the rest of the money?
no, I was trying to get my money back.
Oh, okay.
Either way, it sounds a little suspicious.
Very much so.
Is that the only situation?
Oh, no, there's more.
What was the, give me another example.
We were moving. This is after we had the baby. We were moving, and the house was a mess. We walk in the house, and he's instantly, like, irritated with me and being just, like, mean. So he, I'm sorry. This bothers me because I didn't like the outcome of it.
Tell me what happened.
So we get into an argument. He's shouting, he's yelling, and he's threatening to leave. So he goes into the kitchen. I follow him to the kitchen. We were cleaning and stuff, so we took our rings off and we put them on top of the refrigerator so we wouldn't lose them. He grabs both rings, but you know how there's the like little ridge where you open it? Mine got stuck there and fell on the floor, so he took his ring and ran out the back door. So I went out the front door to meet him outside. I'm like, what are you doing? He launched the ring.
She's
across.
lying.
Did you toss the ring?
No, I didn't.
So what you
toss
put
the
your arm
rings.
up for then?
To act like I did it.
So where's the ring?
I lost it in transition.
Y'all see?
No, I'm serious. She had packed my clothes and it was in a tote somewhere.
Okay. Well, I threw mine away when I seen that he launched his. Because at this point, what are we keeping them for? Why?
I mean, at this point, why are y'all together?
Right.
Because it sounds really like you spend more time arguing than you do being together. Okay? I mean, I have figured the two of you all out, and we've been in here for 16 minutes.
Man.
Okay? All right?
And this third party is a lingering ex. I refer to her as herpes. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. But when you pop up, you know you got an outbreak.
So this is, you know you got an outbreak. There's a lot of issues going on, but the main issue is between this third party. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. We're good. When we're good, we're great. Soon as she comes back around.
Tell me about her.
So she's an ex of his. And when I had went to nursing school the first time, like he said, I was busy, didn't have much time for him, but we talked about this and this was a mutual decision. Me and her became acquaintances. We started conversating.
Why?
Because I was trying to figure out what was going on. I had...
and the girl was attracted to women.
She was.
Well.
And I was willing to pursue that.
While you were in a relationship with Mr. Ensley?
Well, because he was having relations with her.
Did you know that?
I wasn't sure of it, but there was talks.
So were you looking to make her like a sister wife?
Not essentially. More just another girlfriend. If that's who he was going to mess with while I was busy, then why not get to know who my man is spending his other time with? I know it sounds crazy.
Corey, you younger than me, Corey. Is this what young people do?
No, it is not what anybody needs to do.
It was fun when it was.
When you're in a serious relationship, once you open that door, you can't close it. You can't control who's going to come in and out.
So did you invite this young lady into your relationship?
Yes. We all ended up having a very eventful night. I left satisfied. She thought that it was gonna be something more than what it was. I guess he promised her marriage and a baby.
Negative. Lies.
We basically all started spending time together. We started taking little dates together. I was trying to figure out where this was going. So...
To hell?
Basically...
And did.
I know exactly where it was going.
So, we all ended up having a very eventful night. I left satisfied and went to work the next day like nothing happened. We did have a group chat just so that I thought there was transparency. She started pouring her heart out in this group chat, basically saying like she thought that it was gonna be something more than what it was. And I was like, baby, this is what it is. I guess he promised her marriage and a baby.
Negative. Lies.
Mr. Ensley, what did you think about
The
this?
third party, she was always like the back burner. Like she was jealous of what me and her had going on. It was really like confusing on her end, but I would tell her exactly what it was so she would be aware of it. And she
Your
would
Honor,
still
he did
feel
not tell me
bamboozled.
exactly what it was. He liked to beat around the bush. He would talk in circles. I would say, well, what's going on? He'd be like, she's just here for the time being. But that doesn't help me understand what's going on.
You knew what was going on.
So, well, that's why I removed myself from the situation. And till this day, he still gives me grief about it. You left me with her. If I wanted her to be my girl, I would have made her my girl. So
Exactly.
I just want him to be honest. He was my friend before anything. And they always say you're supposed to marry your best friend. So I feel like that if he's just honest with me about what's going on, then number one, that leaves no confusion on my part.
What? Honest about what? Be very specific. What do you want to know?
If he's going to step out, let me know. Don't lie to me about things. If people are coming to me like, yo, I seen your man with such and such, and I'm coming to you like, hey, what's going on?
Mr. Ensley, are you in a monogamous relationship with Miss Wofford right now?
I guess you could say that.
No. Is there anyone else out there in the universe that if I asked that question to, would they say otherwise?
No, there isn't.
Miss Wofford, what else do you want to know from Mr. Ensley?
Is this just a moment? Like, are we really going to do this? Because we have this baby. And it's just, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just really tough.
Yeah, but you can take that smile off your face and ask the real questions then. And stop pretending like it doesn't matter to you, and stop pretending that you, the homegirl on the block, that it's okay with you, that this man dillies and dallies. Tell him that if that's what you want.
I want a real relationship.
Yeah, and I want you to accept the help from a man so you don't have to work as many hours or go to school or take care of this person or this person. There need to be time for us. If there ain't no time for us, I make time for others. Just saying.
Yep, you know what? I appreciate honesty.
Thank you.
Mr. Ensley, at your age and stage of life, when you say something like that, I appreciate your honesty, but be very clear, that may not work for her.
Exactly.
And my thing is with you is that you can't say that and then, like, I'm trying to better us.
No.
This ain't just
wait.
for me.
Oh,
Don't try to change the person if he's told you who he is.
Because, Your Honor, I have to work.
100%.
I have to be a mom. I
Yes.
have to be a person. I still have
Yes.
to be Emani. So if I'm
Exactly.
taking time to go to school to further my education, and this is something that we are agreed on, who are you to sit here and say, oh, well, I'm used to getting 10 hours. Since I'm only getting 7, I'm going to go get the other 3 from somewhere else. Because when you,
I'm not saying that.
when
I
you were
said
working,
accept
I'm
the
talking.
help.
I'm talking.
So if somebody offers to pay a bill
She's
to make it
talking.
easy.
I am talking. Whenever you were working them crazy hours and I was sitting in that house cuddling myself, I didn't sit here and give you grief. I didn't call JoJo from down the block to come and make me feel good. I waited for you to come home. I set alarms. We would spend the sunrise together. You would FaceTime me.
No, I gotta speak. I still made sure the house was upheld. The cars was upheld. I made sure even if I went to work, I still had time for you and everything else was in order. With you, you just make sure you go to work, you go to school, and everything else fell apart. So that's the big issue. If there's no time for us, then there's no balance. It's all lopsided.
I can't be the only one seeking better though. You let it go to hell and then expect me to dig us out with ice
But Ms.
water.
Wofford, Mr. Ensley has just said he has different needs in the household that he wants to build. You have different wants and needs in the household that you want to build. Neither one of those wants and needs are wrong. Actually, both are admirable, okay? They may not match. That's the problem. The only way to get them to match is to sit down and figure out a compromise.
Right.
That's the way to get them to match.
And I'm willing to do that.
That's it. That's the way to work. If you want this to work, that's how it works. But Mr. Ensley has made it very clear. He wants a relationship where there is balance. Ms. Wofford has made it clear she needs to be an independent person so that she feels validated and builds her family.
Right.
Two young people that obviously care for each other. You need to stop bringing third people into the relationship. You barely have time to manage all the family that you got. Do you know what you want?
Yes, ma'am.
When you all walk out of here today, go tell him. Mr. Ensley, do you know what you want?
Of course.
When you walk out of here, tell her. If you can come up with a meeting of the minds, then work at it. If you can't, walk away. You're not married yet, and you shouldn't get married until there's a meeting of the minds. And just hearing each other talk is not going to come to a meeting of the minds. You might need to listen. This case is done.